So here we are on the daily chart, and I took a trade today, which was the 4th of April, and it came out of a loss of £20. We got this expansion here on the daily chart. We got this contraction expansion. I was waiting for a mitigation back into this area of supply to then go short, but we got this massive momentum candle to the upside and broke out of this contraction box. So this is leading me to believe that we're going to get more momentum to the upside. And I've seen this pattern before. Usually what happens is that if it contracts, especially on the daily chart, if it contracts and expands and then comes back through and that mitigation fails, that momentum usually goes on for a few days. So I am expecting this to push to the upside, but obviously price will tell. So let me show you how this went on the M30. So the idea here was that we were basically buying in a sell high location, which in this instance is where I will counter on my strategy because of what's happening on the daily chart. This was obviously before it became a break of structure. This was our strong high and this was our weak low internally. And we got a contraction, expansion, mitigation. I did not confirm this on the M2 time frame. I went in cold because I felt that if there is strong enough momentum, then I don't need to worry about going down to the M2 to get confluence, right? And to see that same pattern play out again, I just thought the market price would just take me in that direction. We did get a deep push into the demand zone and then a nice push back out, but then it failed. And what I usually do is go to break even after we break the expansion high. But what I noticed in my previous probability series is that a lot of my trades would have hit TP, but they came back into the zone a few times before it went on to hit TP and therefore taking me out of break even. But mind you, that was the M10 and I am using the M30 now. So maybe, due to the time frames, it's potentially a better place to be now that I'm thinking about it. Moving stocks to break even on the M30 once it breaks that expansion high. I was thinking about maybe 50%. Once it gets to 50%, then move stops to break even. So I think maybe in this probability series, I'm going to try 50% and see how that works out for me, and then go from there. But this is where we're at the moment. So the market pushed up, came back down, took me out. And yes, I am in another trade, but that is for another video. So let me just show you some proof here.